Hey, what's going down, guys? The Zombie Project here. So, in this video, I'm going to show you guys my low round strategy and my mid round strategy on the map Origins. I'm basically going to show you guys what I do in these lower rounds in order to get to a high round. There was a couple people throughout my live stream last week who wanted me to upload a video on what I do in the lower rounds. And I promised those guys that I would, so here we go. So, I usually hang out here in the first room till about round 3 or 4. I wait till it starts snowing outside. Once it starts snowing outside, that's when I go ahead and I open up this door and head towards generator 3. Make sure you have a shovel on you guys, don't forget the shovel. But what I start doing is I start looking for dig spots, and I start digging some stuff up, and I try to get all the parts for my ice staff while it is snowing outside. The first part you can always find here on this that side of the map where the first room is. Second part you can always find basically in the middle of the map where the excavation area is, where the Juggernog is. You can find the second part to dig up. The third part you want to dig up will be located on this side of the map, the far side of the map where the church is, and you can find the third dig spot for the ice staff on this side of the map. And I wanted to show you guys this because this is a good tip on how to get the ice staff built early in the game. So the whole reason why I'm showing this is because this is what I do. I get the ice staff built, and I'm not going to show you guys how to build the ice staff because I've already showed you that in previous videos. So at about round 5 I usually get my ice staff built, and then round 6 or 7 I'll get my ice staff upgraded. Basically the whole plan is to start off the game, get the ice staff parts as early as possible, get the ice staff built and upgraded before round 8, because round 8 is when the zombie boss comes, and you want to make sure you have a good weapon when the zombie boss comes, and you can just use that upgraded ice staff to fuck his shit up easily. Then at about round 10 I go ahead and I build the wind staff, and I get basically everything else I need for a high round game. So once I get everything I need for a high round game, I come to this spot here. Notice I keep the door to the first room closed, because when that door is closed you got yourself a pretty good sized area here where you can camp out. And this is actually good for co-op too. If you're playing 2-player, 3-player, or 4 players, this is a big enough space for everybody to camp right here. You can even camp it in the low rounds in this spot. So I usually camp it here until about round 50 or 60. It's a really quick camping spot. It's not the quickest camping spot, but it is a really quick camp spot, and it's definitely probably the safest camping spot. Usually when the zombie boss spawns, he spawns in right beside you every time right there, so all you gotta do is switch to your boom hill to light him up real quick, and then just continue on killing the zombies. It's a really cool camping spot, and this is what I usually do every game. There's a couple different starting strategies. I have 3 different starting strategies, but if you're not a professional zombie player and you consider yourself an average zombie player, this would be a really good strategy for you to use. Just because it is an easy strategy and it is an easy way to get through the rounds, and it is one of the safest camping spots on the map, just because you got all of this area behind you. So that way if you know, you get overrun by the zombies a little bit, you have, you know, a way to get away. You got the door back there, so you can open up the door and you can get away. Also, you can stack claymores and stuff like that there. But what I do in the higher rounds, most of you guys already know from my live stream, I run it behind the tank station here. This strategy was created by a guy named Madomaster21, an absolute beast in the zombies community. There'll be a link in the description below. I really think you guys should go check his channel out. He has an awesome channel if you like watching zombie videos. But basically what I do here is I shoot my ice staff down on the ground in this area here. I stand right here until all the zombies start spawning in. Then once the blizzard effect goes away, that's when I'll work my way this way, and then I'll just do a double back and head right back to the spot. And it is a really quick rape train spot. I mean, you can round up these zombies and kill them within 15 seconds roughly. It's a really quick spot to run, and not only that, when you shoot the ice staff down at the ground right here, you kill this whole wave of zombies, then the blizzard effect goes on for about 5 seconds and then kills more zombies that spawn out of the ground. So you're killing in between 30 to 35 zombies per shot. So in these higher rounds, when you want to manage ammo, you want to run a good spot like this where you're killing extra zombies. And like I said, I'm killing in between 30 to 35 zombies per shot. So I'm saving a lot of ammo running this area here. And not only is it a good spot to run when it comes to managing ammo, it is a really safe spot to run. And I wouldn't recommend running this strategy till about round 45, 50. Until after round 50, I would say, that's when you could start running this strategy. Because if you try to run it in the lower rounds, the zombies... they don't spawn in fast enough in the lower rounds, and you'll probably get cut off, and it's just not a good spot to run in the lower rounds. Wait until you get past round 50, then go ahead and run this area. It's a lot easier, trust me. But that's basically the strategy that I use to get to round 100. You guys will probably have some more questions. If you do, go ahead, comment down below with any other questions, and if there's anything you want to know, basically comment down below and I'll get back to you. I'll respond to your comment when I get a chance. But I wanted to show you guys real quick before I go the tank strategy that I came up with a few weeks ago. Worked out freaking awesome this game when I got to round 112. This tank strategy really helped out, and I just wanted to give you a couple tips if you decide you wanted to try this tank strategy out. I know I uploaded a video, but I got the chance to do this strategy a little bit more, and I learned some things. So when this tank kills the zombies right there, you always want to stay in the middle of the tank path. If you go to the left of the tank path or the right of the tank path, then you'll be stepping on spawn points where the zombies spawn up, and you can get trapped up real easy. But if you stay right in the middle of the tank path, there's no spawn points right in the middle of the tank path, and you'll be able to basically get away without getting caught up by a bunch of freaking zombies, if you know what I mean. Now here's the tricky spot right here. Once you get to this area here, you're going to want to run really quick. I showed you this in my last video. Run as fast as you can, get ahead of the zombies, jump up on the tank, and go ahead and activate the tank, and that will kill off the wave. But the zombies start spawning in like crazy right here. So what you want to do is take it nice and slow, and there'll always be an opening right here. There's a lot of zombies, and trust me, it doesn't look like there's going to be an opening there, but go ahead and give it a chance, take it nice and slow, and then just weasel your way through the zombies, and you'll always get through there if you basically know what you're doing. I don't recommend the tank strategy, though, for players, basically players who are beginners at zombies. If you're a beginner, or even if you're like an average player, you're just like a whatever type player, I don't recommend the tank strategy. You'll probably die. But if you're a skilled player, you know what you're doing, it's definitely a good strategy in the high rounds. But it's definitely a strategy you want to test out. I would definitely recommend testing it out in the lower rounds, like around 20, 30. Get familiar with the tank strategy before you try it for the first time in the higher rounds, if you know what I mean. But I'm the Zombie Project. This is my round 100 strategy guide. Like I said earlier, if you got any questions, go ahead and comment down below and let me know. That's all I got for you guys right now. I'm the Zombie Project. I'll catch you on the next video. I'm out. Peace.